Here's a live look now over Niagara Square in Buffalo City Hall tonight as lawmakers plan to work through the weekend trying to make amendments to Mayor Ryan's $681 million budget proposal before Tuesday's vote. Joining us side's Nate Benson has been following the budget cycle for us for a while, and he has the latest on a divided Common Council. Right, Nate?
Yeah, good evening, Scott. That's right. Right now, there's no firm agreement about what specific cuts need to be made to Mayor Ryan's budget proposal, but all Common Council members agree cuts need to be made. 'Twas the weekend before Budget Day, and all through City Hall, not a council member was settled, not settled at all. The amendments were floated round council chambers with care in hopes that budget cuts would soon be there. The council members huddled, all nearly agreed. A 25% levy increase was more than they'd need. Cut 20 million, cut 45. The math wasn't clear. But one thing was certain, that tax hike would not fly here. Then out of the framework arose such a clatter. 3 scenarios of cuts, but which numbers would matter? 18, 15, 11% at best? Each lawmaker certain that their number was blessed. And so they sat with a deadline in sight, May 26th approaching. They'd have to get it right. All right, that's enough fun for one day. The Buffalo Common Council is going into the holiday weekend with some more work to do. Right now, no budget amendments have been finalized, and Tuesday's vote is quickly approaching. While things are fluid at the moment, there are 3 scenarios for amending Mayor Ryan's $681 million budget proposal that seem to be getting traction. In that proposal is a 25.8% property tax level increase. The first scenario council members are considering is cutting roughly $20 million from the budget. That would bring the property tax levy increase from more than 25% down to around 18 to 20%. A second scenario, 25 to 30 million in cuts. That scenario would cause the property tax levy to hover around 14 to 18%. And a third scenario, cutting upwards of $45 million from the budget to bring the property tax levy increase down to somewhere between 11 and 13%. Now again, nothing is set in stone right now, and several sources in City Hall tell me there's no consensus among council members about how much to cut and where specifically those cuts would come from. We did highlight some of the line-by-line items being discussed in an article right now on WGRZ.com. Earlier this week during the Finance Committee meeting, lawmakers commented about the long road ahead to the budget vote.
I think that there's multiple lines that council members are saying if we're going to get a sizable increase, there has to be some reductions in expenditures. The fact is that some of those expenditures that are cut could reduce the tax rate maybe by 4%, and you're still looking at a significant tax increase.
If we do not make some very hard decisions collectively and we do not work together, we will implode, and the history and the annals of time will say that it was this mayor, it was this council, and it was this controller that allowed us to all get into it because we're elected, and I don't believe that that's the way we want to go.
Now, I'm told that Ryan administration officials and 3 members of the Common Council leadership plan to meet sometime over the weekend for budget negotiations. On your side, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Nate.